Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bachelor in Paradise. Joe Amabile reveals scar amid brain surgery recovery. Bachelor Nation Joe Amabile is offering a glimpse into his recovery process after undergoing brain surgery. So it's true. Do you really have the scar? Joe's wife, Serena Pitt, lip-synced a line from Harry Potter in a social media video shared on Saturday, August 15th. Harry Potter famously has a lightning, bolt-shaped scar on his forehead, hidden beneath his bangs. In response, Joe, 40, shyly lifted his black baseball cap to reveal a thin but substantial scar that spans the length of his hairline. A few peaceful moments from the hospital, White Hart, incredibly grateful to the team at NYU Langone Health for their endless patience, care, compassion, and kindness these past few days, Serena wrote via Instagram on August 9th, sharing a handful of post-op photos featuring her spouse. Joe is now home recovering, and we're so grateful to have been in such good hands. So a little medical update. I didn't share my Prenuvo full-body scan results because they ended up finding a lesion in my brain, Joe said in an Instagram video last month, revealing his health battle. Then I had to go get a brain MRI, and there was a blueberry-sized lesion in my brain that looks to be a glioma, which is a tumor. I now need to get brain surgery next week to get it removed and get it tested. The former grocery store owner continued at the time, and then we're going to go from there. So it's been a wild couple weeks. I definitely wasn't expecting this. I think it's one of those things where you're like, oh, something like this will never happen to me. And here I am. Nearly 1 week after the procedure, Joe revealed that he had been diagnosed with a very low-grade astrocytoma. Astrocytoma is a type of brain or spinal cord tumor that may result in headaches, seizures, nausea, or changes in mood or behavior, according to the Mayo Clinic. They did get the whole thing, he said in his video update shared on Wednesday, August 12th. When it comes to malignant brain tumors, they don't know what's left over, so I will be going on treatment, which is just a pill every day for the rest of my life to put the bad cells to sleep, and hopefully they stay asleep. Bachelor in Paradise. Joe Amabile reveals scar amid brain surgery recovery. For Joe Amabile, a man long associated with laid-back humor, reality TV romance, and his affectionate grocery store Joe nickname, life has recently taken a far more serious turn. The Bachelor in Paradise alum is recovering from brain surgery after doctors discovered a tumor, and he is now giving fans a glimpse of the physical reminder left behind by the procedure. Rather than hiding the scar or shying away from an uncomfortable reality, Amabile has chosen to approach the moment with the same mixture of honesty and humor that has become part of his public personality. The 40-year-old reality star recently shared an update from his recovery, showing the scar left by his surgery. The reveal comes after weeks of uncertainty that began when a full-body MRI unexpectedly led doctors to discover a lesion in his brain. Further imaging showed a blueberry-sized mass that appeared to be a glioma. What initially sounded like an unexpected medical discovery quickly became a major health decision. Amabile ultimately underwent a craniotomy to remove the tumor, hoping doctors would be able to eliminate it completely. And, according to the updates he has shared, that is exactly what happened. From an unexpected scan to brain surgery, Amabile's health scare began after he underwent a full-body MRI with Prenuvo. The scan revealed something he never expected to find, a lesion in his brain. In July, he explained that additional scans and MRIs suggested the lesion was an early-stage brain tumor. He admitted that the news was difficult to process, particularly because he had not expected anything like this to happen to him. The discovery forced him to confront an unsettling choice. Doctors could continue monitoring the lesion, or they could remove it and determine precisely what they were dealing with. For Amabile, waiting wasn't an option he felt comfortable with. He and his wife, Serena Pitt, discussed the decision on their podcast, Not Married to This. Amabile explained that doctors had told him the only definitive way to know what the lesion was would be to remove it or biopsy it. Because of its location, his medical team believed removal was a reasonable option despite the seriousness of brain surgery. Pitt also revealed that she and Amabile asked both a neuro-oncologist and a neurosurgeon what they would do if they were in his position. According to Pitt, both doctors said they would remove it. That reassurance helped the couple move forward. A difficult waiting game. Before the surgery, Amabile tried to keep his sense of humor intact. He even debuted a buzz cut, joking that the shorter hairstyle would give doctors easy access. The playful post offered a glimpse of the attitude he was trying to maintain while preparing for a procedure that was anything but routine. Still, the waiting period was difficult. Amabile later acknowledged that he was torn between wanting the surgery to be over and wondering why he was rushing toward brain surgery. The procedure had originally been scheduled for an earlier date, but was postponed after he changed hospitals, extending the period of uncertainty. For someone accustomed to simply moving forward, the waiting proved especially challenging. Then came surgery. They got it all. Following the procedure, Amabile shared the news fans had been hoping for. Doctors were able to remove the tumor completely. Pitt also confirmed that her husband was recovering and expressed gratitude toward the medical team that cared for him. She described the outcome as an especially positive update after the fear and uncertainty surrounding the diagnosis. The surgery itself, however, was only the beginning of Amabile's recovery. In a subsequent update, he acknowledged that the first days were difficult. He experienced pain and initially struggled with speaking, although his condition improved as the days passed. He also said he was no longer relying on prescription pain medication, another encouraging milestone in his recovery. Most importantly, the pathology results provided the couple with more information about what they had been facing. Amabile said doctors diagnosed the tumor as a low-grade astrocytoma, a type of brain tumor. He has described the prognosis as fairly good, although the diagnosis means his medical journey is not necessarily over. He expects to take daily medication long-term and undergo regular MRI scans to monitor his health. The scar becomes part of the story. Now, as Amabile continues healing, the scar on his head is a visible reminder of everything that has happened. For many people, a surgical scar can carry complicated emotions. It can represent fear, vulnerability, and a difficult chapter that someone would rather forget. For Amabile, however, revealing it publicly seems to reflect another part of his approach to the experience, acknowledging what happened instead of pretending everything is normal. That openness has resonated with fans who have followed his journey from reality TV personality to husband and podcast host. His relationship with Pitt has also been central to the recovery story. The couple met on Season 7 of Bachelor in Paradise, became engaged during the show's finale, and later married. Their partnership has now been tested by circumstances far removed from the beaches and romantic drama where their relationship began. Pitt has been candid about how frightening the diagnosis has been while emphasizing the importance of maintaining hope. She has also thanked the couple's supporters for surrounding them with encouragement during an intensely emotional period, turning a scary diagnosis into a message of awareness. Perhaps the most meaningful part of Amabile's decision to document his recovery is that he is not presenting himself as someone who has everything figured out. Instead, he has acknowledged the fear, the uncertainty, and the emotional swings that accompanied the diagnosis. He and Pitt have also used their podcast to talk openly about the importance of health awareness and advocating for yourself. Amabile's tumor was discovered through an imaging scan before it had progressed to a stage where it was causing obvious, severe symptoms. That experience has encouraged the couple to speak about being proactive and paying attention to one's health. At the same time,